Libra, welcome to your 5 card movie star spread. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below. Oops. Oh, geez. As per usual, you can click right on that description box below, and it will talk about the significance of the spread and the placement of each card, if that interests you. Libra, you're upset. Like, not disappointed. I get this feeling of mild disappointment, you know? Like you made a choice and now you're questioning the choice, but you recognize you have to go with it anyway, so you're trying to make the best of the situation. That's what I'm getting is the overall here. Which is funny because I usually don't let myself get this far. I usually start right here. But you're not feeling like you're part of the group, okay? Um, so if this is a vocational thing, you're starting to feel like you don't have the same value system as the company that you're with, or if you're an entrepreneur, you don't have the same value system as a client that you're dealing with. You don't feel like you're part of the group some way, shape, or form. If this is a personal relationship, you literally feel like an outsider, you know? You feel like you don't belong, all right? There are ideas that you have that differ from the norm. It's like you have a different way to approach things, or you have a different value system, or you want things to go in a different direction than the rest of this group. And that's what's making you feel that way. It's you're not feeling like they're better than you and you're left out, and you're not feeling like you're better than them and they're left out. You're just recognizing the differences. There's this whole group mentality right here, and you don't necessarily agree 100% with the group mentality. And although you have all these ideas and stuff like that, it's very draining because you have these ideas and these thoughts and these beliefs that are different, because it's emotionally draining because you feel like you have to hide a part of yourself, you know? Like you can't be authentic in this new environment. And you don't want to speak up because you don't want to have to defend yourself. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like you don't want to put in the work, or you feel like you may not do your best because you're just not feeling the new situation. You're just not feeling the new vibe, Libra. You're like, "Okay, I got here and I kind of have to deal with it, but whatever, you know." So you're just kind of going through like the motions, and you feel like a lack of passion in this situation. Just going through the motions because you feel like you have to. Yeah, see, this is causing you a lot of anxiety. You feel like at some point you're just going to have to defend yourself, and you don't feel like you had all the information going into this situation. Not that you were tricked, just that you maybe made up your mind so quickly, you didn't really think it through, or you didn't discuss it. So like I said, if this is vocational, you're just not feeling the vibe with the client, with the company, with the situation, where things are going. You feel like everybody has this idea and thought and yours is different and you can't express that. So what you're going to do is you're going to just kind of go with the flow and just put in minimal effort and do what you have to do, you know? It's like that movie Office Space where he tells the Bobs, you know, you work just hard enough not to get fired. That's where you are in your vocational area, and it's just, you don't like it. It's making you uncomfortable because you want to do well, you want to put forth more effort, you want to fight for something that you really really believe in, but it's just not there. It's just not there. The communication isn't there, the ideas aren't there, the childlike energy that would move you forward, that would give you something, some substance, something to stand up for. It's just not there. Okay, if this is a personal relationship, you and this person don't have the same value system. And the truth of the matter is that somebody is going to get a broken heart out of this situation, either by staying stagnant in the situation too long, or, like I said, you're just not going to put the effort and time into it, although you aren't going to find the strength to actually sever the ties. You're just going to be stuck in one of those friendships or one of those relationships where you guys are just going through the motion. It reminds me of, if you've ever seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, when they're sitting in the Chinese restaurant and he's like, "Have we become the dining dead?" You know, where it's just like, yeah, we go on these dates or yeah, we meet up, but it's the same thing over and over. There's nothing creative or exciting about it right now. It's just mundane. You know, this could be the end of a honeymoon phase and you have to decide, are we going to do something to bring a spark back, or are we going to go our separate ways? And that's completely up to you. But ultimately, what I'm getting is you have a feeling that you don't belong. It's causing you a lot of stress, and it's causing you to put in minimal effort of something that you used to put your 110% in. Libra, I'm sorry you're going through this, but take a step back and really look at your values. See if maybe there's a truth or idea or something in all of that that gives you that joy back. Okay? Because this is not a fun energy to stay in. There is something that you can do to change your mind frame about this. You could volunteer for a different position. You can create a new project within anything that you're working in, or as simple as distract yourself from the situation, go through those motions, but find yourself another hobby or something to be passionate on the side, if nothing but to lift your spirits. Because if you focus a little bit of energy on yourself, and rather than focusing on how you're not a part of this group, you'll start to grow in different ways, and you may well grow very much away from this group, but at least you'll be putting something back into yourself that'll raise your spirits. Because right now, I kind of get this humdrum, like, oh hum, all right, I guess I'll do this again, kind of feeling about what you're doing. And that's not the best feeling to be in. It's not the worst, but it's certainly not the best. So take a little time and do something for you, Libra. And once you start doing a little more things for you, you might build the confidence to share and express those ideas. You might even find that confidence within yourself to be the leader that changes this group. But it starts with the first step, and it starts with something small. So I hope you found a message that serves your highest good, Libra, and I will see you next week.